Good morning and welcome back to the Now Morning Show, where it is always great when your guests are singing before the interview starts. But that's because 'tis the season for shopping, and I am happy to tell you that the Port of Spain shopping complex will be a big conversation this Christmas season. To tell us more about it, we are joined by Mr. Dean Francois, the manager therein, and Ms. Belinda Charles, the chairman of Tenancy and Marketing on the committee that is for the Port of Spain Shopping Complex Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning to your viewers and listeners.
I am so glad to have you back because little do they know, this shopping complex is in a very familiar space. I am an avid shopper in Port of Spain, so I am thrilled that that space is being preoccupied. But Belinda, could you give us a little insight as to, first off, who is the committee, if you will, of the Port of Spain Shopping Complex Limited, and what is the function?
Okay. Port of Spain Shopping Complex Limited, POSSCL, we were established in February 20th, 2020 under the purview of the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development. We now have the management. We now manage 3 malls, which will be formerly Eastside Plaza, 32 Charlotte Street, Port of Spain. We have formerly New City Mall, located at 41 Independence Square, and our newly constructed mall at 43 Independence Square. Basically, our objective is to ensure that the tenants of those malls are given a safe and secure space, a commercialized space in which to ply their trade, to operate. And another objective is to ensure that we assist and support in business building, assisting them in their entrepreneurial journey, building that culture of entrepreneurship, as well as ensuring and improving the space that we can all shop and be comfortable, secure, and safe in the environment.
I love that safety has a lot of emphasis. But that means, guys, the malls are back open in Port of Spain. I just wanted to say that very excitedly. When I realized the locations of these malls, specifically going back to where was New City and East, I was thrilled. I have very fond memories of shopping in Port of Spain, the hustle and bustle. To be quite true, that is part of the Christmas spirit for me. So it is beautiful to hear that these spaces are coming back with this sort of managerial support to make sure that the entrepreneurs there are thriving. And for us, the shoppers, that we are also having a pleasant experience. So Dean, let's get into the specifics.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we're getting into the season, that means we're ready for Christmas.
No, absolutely. And we're worked up at the malls. I mean, all of our entrepreneurs are revved up. Their products are amazing. As a matter of fact, I wore this shirt to suggest to the entire population that if you have a cashew stained shirt, all right, you can bring it to the mall and you can get a new shirt from an old shirt. So, you know, we are the pulse of Port of Spain. POSSCL, our neighbors are despots and renegades.
Right.
So flowing out of our neighbors, you know, really is a level of creativity and innovation. And the residue of that creativity has filtered into our space. So what you can find now at POSSCL are a list of goods and services and a list of manufactured items that can only be found at POSSCL. Or barbers, or nail techs, or beauticians, you know, or designers would make, you know, Ayana Youngchi and Eclipse Eli blush because of the depth of their creativity and innovation and talent. So what we are hoping to showcase this Christmas is all that Port of Spain has to offer. We are the West Mall, as it were, of East Port of Spain.
All right, I like where this is going. You're talking to the shopaholic and speaking my language. But then what you've described sounds like a lot of artisans, a lot of very one-of-a-kind type artisans. Do we have the regulars, though, in terms of like your food courts, your retailers, or chain shops, if you will?
Yeah, we do. We do. There are multiple food courts that are available. But what is really special about us, I think, is that there are items that cannot be found anywhere else in Trinidad and Tobago. And as you mentioned, entrepreneurship what this board, through the leadership of the chairman and, of course, our minister, our line ministers, Leonce and Camille Robinson-Regis, what they've instilled in us repeatedly is, what are you guys doing and what can we do to make the tenants better? And so we've partnered recently with the mayor of Port of Spain and the deputy mayor. We had a 2-hour session where we've decided to have our agencies merge, because the mayor's office is offering so much in terms of training. COVID-19 has taught us that this may be the end of the brick and mortar malls. And so we're taking our tenants to e-commerce and fintech, financial technology, and so on. And so shoppers can feel confident they can come with their cards and pay for goods and services.
I'm excited.
Absolutely.
I have to ask then basics, because I'm thinking if I'm going to shop, I have the confidence of using my card and all of those other conveniences. Do I have parking? Do I have access to these other stores at locations or from multiple locations? Because you know the traffic is also going to be another situation.
Yeah.
Tell me about deals. Tell me about the things I need to spend my money on.
No, absolutely. If I were a shopper this Christmas, I would visit, well, let me not. Okay, so we have 2 managers, and one of them, the other manager is Diane Hendrickson, garlic sauce, right? And she has responsibility for.
Sure, she's gonna be mad at you.
Former New City Mall for One Independence Square, all right. And I'm responsible for Eastside Plaza, former Eastside Plaza, and Port of Spain Shopping Complex Limited. So the offerings are diverse, and so I have a production line where we actually create and we design and we can put you out, we can outfit you for whatever event, all right? And New City Mall is a little more contemporary, all right, in terms of in their approach. But either way, you can benefit from what we have to offer.
Well, absolutely.
And we are securing our patrons. We've done so much with the police this year. Again, through the generosity and insight of Minister Camille Robinson-Regis, we have actually created rest stops for police officers, and we really want to encourage all of the business owners in downtown Port of Spain to create a rest stop for officers. We've observed the gears that the officers are wearing these days, a lot of heavy gear. And so what we've decided to do is have a rest stop with some water and an energy bar, so that police can come and refresh themselves, use our washroom facilities and so on.
And then we, the patrons, enjoy the safety and the peace of mind of the presence of the police.
Absolutely.
Yes. Beautiful.
Yes.
So we got the safety covered. We've got parking as an inclusion.
So we do have some parking that's available. More street side parking.
Right.
They are
part of the experience.
Part of the experience, absolutely. And, I want to make bold that the Charlotte Street community are really part and parcel of the shopping experience, because this is a street where folks walk and snatch. You just get your vegetables, you get your products and so on. So we benefit from that walk-in crowd. So we look forward to the community patronizing the malls, as they have been doing traditionally.
But allow me to add, though, as it relates to your parking, it is part of our mandate through our strat plan to ensure that parking is available to all our potential shoppers in downtown Port of Spain.
Yes.
So we have it covered.
I'm loving it.
Yes.
One of the things that you always have to keep in mind is, of course, that safety and that convenience element. So what you've described to me is multiple locations that I'll be able to get incredible gifts, great prices, unique items, and more so conveniently, safely, and well, throughout the season. Beyond Christmas, of course, we will be able to access these malls. But tell me specifically for the Christmas season, what sorts of hours are we looking at?
Oh, yeah. So we've extended our hours so that shoppers can enjoy all that we have to offer. So Monday through Saturday, the opening hours at Port of Spain Shopping Complex Limited North, which is Eastside Plaza. Monday through Saturday, we're doing 9 to 7.
Right.
And then Sunday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. New City Mall, on the other hand, former New City Mall, now Port of Spain Shopping Complex
It'll take a
Limited
while
South.
to convince.
Yes. Their opening hours are 9 to 7, and for the last week of Christmas, they're pushing this thing up till 10 p.m., 9 to 10 p.m. So you can come and get all your goodies.
Last minute shoppers, Port of Spain is calling. The Port of Spain Shopping Complex Limited has gone above and beyond to not just create spaces for us consumers, or we the consumers, to be able to purchase safely and conveniently, but to also make sure that the entrepreneurs are able to apply their goods in incredibly state-of-the-art buildings, if I may say so myself, at locations that are simply iconic. I am thrilled that you guys have done this.
Yes.
So on behalf of shoppers everywhere, thank you so much. We look forward to having you back, because as the seasons continue, we expect that there will be even more sales and more discounts that we can enjoy. Thank you both, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us.
Thank you so much.
And to those of you who are at home looking forward to shopping, stick around. We still have more things we want to tell you about, so you can plan your day a little better. The Non Morning Show will be back after this message.
So when I